the re-elections for Bush and Obama, at the very tail end of those campaigns, they were able to get to like a 2.1% little burst.
No, there. There. Right, there we go. Sorry about that. Just a few technical glitches. So, hello everyone. Hello, Kimberly Alaska. Hello, Pat. Hello, Kimballs. Welcome to this election night special. I am a little bit hooked. I should be well and truly in my bed. Let me just sort the camera out there. There we go. Forgive the cap hat. The hair's a mess. My face is a mess. My body's a mess. My my energy is a mess. After Sunday morning stream, I went to bed. I didn't wake up till till the early hours of Monday morning, and then I got a phone call saying, "Can you come in Monday night and Tuesday night?" So I've had to do 2 extra nights because one of our colleagues is sick, and so I finished work at 6 o'clock this morning. You can work that out in your time zones. Basically, 6 hours ago, and I got home, walked the dogs, and I've been hooked on this shit ever since. So I'm still trying to get my head around all of this business. I'm getting there. I'm kind of understanding it all. Definitely looks like Biden has lost Florida. I don't think there's any comeback from that. It's 2.5% now. It was 1.5% a wee while ago. There's only 3% of the count to vote. So yeah. So I'm overtime is a car payment. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm chugging on. I'm not going to show you my hair because my hair's a mess. So I've just been out to the shops as well because the dogs need some biscuits because ex-Mrs. Chuck didn't bring all the biscuits. So I've had to go and get the dogs some biscuits. And while I was there, I thought, ooh, I went for a $19 bag of biscuits. Okay, I went for a $19 bag of biscuits. Bear that in mind, $19. I came back from the shops and I have spent I went for a $19 bag of dog biscuits. Okay, I just spent $135. $135 on shit. Denise, what hair? I've got hair, love. It's there. Look, I'm not going to show it because it's embarrassing. It's messy. I can do that if you want. No. I can do donut. I can do donut operator. Yeah. So, yeah. Did I buy hair? No, I didn't buy hair. I did not buy hair. So my overtime, yeah, basically, Pat, my overtime has just gone on my monthly shop. Well, actually, it's probably about a 3-month shop. The way I eat, and I've just bought some new toilet rolls. The last pack of toilet rolls I bought were in April. Conservation. So I've just been watching this, and I'm hooked. I'm concerned about you guys. I'm concerned about what's going to happen if one party gets in. I'm going to be concerned about you guys if another party gets in. So, you know, I like to keep my finger on the pulse, as they say. Hello, Catnat. Hello, indeed. Hello, Mrs. Jarhead. Hello, Notabrats. Hello. How many puppies do I've got? Two dogs, Charlie and Charlotte. Charlie is mine and ex-Mrs. Chuck's dog, and Charlotte is my dog, but they stay together. Ex-Mrs. Chuck said they can't be separated. They've got to stay together. So I have them for a while. She has them for a while. I have them for a while. She has them for a while, etc. So that's how that rolls. Now, yes, the reason I'm watching Fox is because this is the only channel I can find at the moment streaming live in Australia. It's the only channel I can find because we have Foxtel here. It's all Fox accredited. So that's the only reason why I'm watching Fox. And it's also the only one I can find, apart from the New York Times, which was keeping up to literally relatively live speed. But after you refresh it a couple of times or watch it for about 10 minutes, New York Times wants you to subscribe and you can get fucked. I'm not doing that. So, hello, Mrs. J. Hello, Tom. Hello. So, Mrs. J's moving to Canada. What? Oh my God. I hear Devin is leading the race for head dumbass. Yeah, he's going to be the secretary of dumb fuckery. There will be a new position created, and Devin is absolutely pucker for that. Pucker. For some of us, it's a Kenny Chuck thing. Yeah. Absolutely spot on there, Pat. Absolutely spot on. So I'm just watching this, just getting a feel for it. I'm not feeling the love at the moment watching it. I was earlier. I was under the impression that who won Florida wins the whole thing, but I think that's kind of changed. Oh my stars. Hey, Liz D. Hello, my darling. I hope you are feeling a lot better. And Nevea. Hello, Nevea. Hello, Nevea. So, yeah. So there you go. So I thought I'd just jump in because I'm watching this, obviously. I'm watching this here and you're all over there. And I thought some of you could maybe just give me some hints and tips on particularly the Fox graphics. Some of it I don't understand. I don't understand the asterisk. See Arrington there? There's a little asterisk. I don't understand that. There's a couple of states where one or the other is behind in percentage, but he's got a big tick to it. Now, I think that's the Fox prediction. I think that's what that is. So there you go. If Biden wins, my farm is succeeding from the union. Okay, don't know what that means. What we got here? The goats are coming with us. Excellent. Biden still has a road to winning. He just needs more states. Don't mean to be rude, Denise, but that's stating the bleeding obvious. But I think isn't Florida or maybe Texas got the most EVCs? And look at me go, EVCs, electoral college votes, or electoral votes. No, ECVs. That's the one, ECVs. So, and I would also like her mobile number. If anybody knows her mobile number, can you flick that to me? Yes, I've just heard. Yes, you're absolutely spot on, Liz D. Just before I made this silent, apparently a lot of stations are closing at 10:30 because apparently they haven't got the staff to count. So, because they haven't got the staff, they can't carry on counting. So they're going to continue counting tomorrow. So I don't know what that means. Asterisks are decoration. The tick is Fox projected. Thank you, Denise. That's kind of what I thought. California and New York have more. Okay, so California, yeah, because California is obviously a kind of a large. I know Texas is one of the biggest states. Florida's 20, Texas has 39. Yeah, New York has more than New York, but New York's such a tiny state. I don't get that. I don't get that. I did hear catnats. There's something about Philadelphia is that it had to have the postmark or the post stamp by the 3rd. And these two here have discussed it. And apparently, if it's a little bit smudged, so it could be the 5th or the 6th or the 7th, the 8th of fucking next fucking year. If it's a little bit smudged, they will take that as the 3rd. So it's all a little bit. Oh, elections are by population. Oh, okay. Right. See, hence the title of this stream, Election Night, and teach me all about it. So there you go. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's not about. It's about the population. So apparently, according to Nevaeh, it's not about the population, it's about the population. So I think she's been spending too much time with Devon. It's about the population. So that said, it's going to take all in every. No, not Maine. Nebraska. Nebraska shares the votes. See, I do pay attention. I watch these things. Did I vote in California? It's open to everyone. No, I haven't voted as yet. I suppose I could do. How do you fix that? Now, why did my computer just go badunk? My computer just went badunk for some reason. Ah. All right. That's also very true. If it was, Alaska would have 270 votes. Oh, that's funny. All right. So Trump wanted. I think he did, but I think there is one that's worth 5 votes, and I think 1 vote is going to Biden. So, Chuck, read up on gerrymandering and the electoral vote. You'll pull your hair out over that mess. What hair? You've already said what hair. You mean scratch my head? I think that's what you mean. One South Carolina, which you knew did. Yes, I believe that was going to be the case. I mean, the only thing that Biden can come out of Florida is, this guy's good. I like this guy. He's quite good. The only thing Joe can bring out of Florida is that he reduced it to like something like 2%. I think last 2016 it was 4% or something. So Ohio, it looks like he's lost Ohio. Chickens. Oh well. So look, I just it's all right, Denise. I know it's going. Don't worry. I'm also going to cut it this week. It's a mess. And every time I take my motorcycle helmet off, I get helmet hair. So I'm just going to shave it off and just go back to number 2, because I can't be arsed with wetting it, washing it, and gelling it, and trying to make me look half decent when I'm not. I know I'm not half decent. So, but that's all good. That's all good. Right. Let me just. All right. So what else is happening? I'm going to shave it, Kat. I'm going to shave it. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. It's just too much. So I'll go number 2, and she'll be done. She'll be right. Oh, now, actually, something I didn't discuss on the Halloween show. Actually, talking about the Halloween show, did everybody enjoy the Halloween show? Forgive the decorations. I obviously working those extra 2 days. I haven't had a chance to take anything down. But did everybody enjoy the Halloween show? I hope you did. We had great fun putting it together. Virgo did a lot of work. I did a little bit of work because don't forget I was on night shift. So, but yeah, I seriously hope everybody enjoyed it. I had a bit of a laugh. There was some stuff that I didn't know that was coming up, particularly the more mishmash. I nearly went myself when I watched that. So that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. Pat, I have got a Honda 500 CBX, just a road bike, beautiful bike, good sit-up bike. Love it, absolutely love it. Get 450 k's to the tank, and it cost me about $20 to fill it. So can't argue. Summer's coming up. We've lost parking where I work. We no longer have free parking within the building, so I have to park it at a local motorcycle park, which, funny enough, just happens to be about 2 minutes walk from work, and it is free. So that's going to be what I'm doing all over summer. So thank you, Catnat. Thank you, Kimber. Thank you, Pat. It was a great show. I absolutely, really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. It was such good fun to do. And everybody that was in there, we had over 50 people watching. It was fantastic. And I'm pretty sure that everybody participated and played and had a real good time, had a real laugh. That Roland has so much talent. Roland does have an awful lot of talent, and welcome, Beverly. Welcome. So, yeah. So I thought I'd just jump on and just keep watching this malarkey and this fun happening. So this is what I do in my spare time. Yeah. So he's got a big what if button there. What if? What if Alaska had all the votes? Sorry, bald man with a beard is sexy. Well, not quite bald as yet. And I'm not growing a beard, so that rules me out of being sexy. But that's cool. Oh, he's got Arizona. I think that was a given. Oh, these are the Fox predictions, aren't they? These are the Fox predictions. Well, that's cool. 1 point to make it. Dems are on track to take the Senate. With Dems in control, the Republicans are effectively neutered. If Trump wins, he loses his ability to pass his agenda. Excellent. Well, that is good news. That is good news. Conspiracy. Biden wins. Camellia and Pelosi in at the 25th, and Camellia becomes president and Pelosi VP. Well, you're not the first person to say that. You're not the first person to say that. There is a bit of a rumor that Biden's going to get in, probably do a couple of years, and then like go, and then Camellia will. Is that how you pronounce the name? Camellia. Sorry, Camella. Oh, Camella. Oh fuck, I don't know. Let's call her Camilla. So apparently, yeah, they reckon that Kamala will step in. Pelosi as VP? No, I don't fancy that. Don't fancy that. I don't think it is, Liz. I don't think that's going to happen. But again, it's not the first. Not the first. Kamala. Okay. Thank you, Pat. Kamala. Yeah, not the first person to say that Biden will just do a couple of years and then so go all Lady Gaga. But there you go. We'll wait and see. Now, what I didn't mention, what I was saying is what I didn't mention on the Halloween show was, of course, we have now moved into November, which accent on the first syllable. Kamala. Oh, do you know what's easier? Harris. There we go. Yeah, do you know what, Bev? I was thinking that. Camellia. You come and go. Anyway, let's just go with Harris. I think that's a lot easier. Right, so we're into November, which means we are into Movember. So, of the 13 people here, and I would love your input and your insight, and I would also love your thumbs ups. That'd be awesome. Kamala. Do you know what? Let's just stick with Harris. A lot easier. Oh, yeah, you're right. Look. California's got 55 votes. Ooh. Ooh, so Biden really needs to take Texas, doesn't he? Which apparently Texas is a big Republican state. Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Anyway, up. Fox just called Texas for Trump. Oh my God, no. Oh, they're pressing all these buttons. It's making me go all giddy. Oh, it's making me go all giddy. Okay. No. I reckon Philadelphia is going to go to Biden. I think. I don't know. It's scary. I think it's going to get down to the wire. It really is going to get down to the wire. I'll tell you, if it's this close, our dear friend is going to like, no. Was it? Oh, God. I can't do his accent now. It's fake news. It's fake news. I want a court injunction. That's what he's going to do. It's all bullshit. All right. So Movember. Now, all of you 15 people watching, would you like me to participate in Movember again? Now, last year I managed to raise $165 for Movember, which was for me personally, over the 9 years I've been doing it, or 8 years I've been doing it. No, 9 years, 8 years. I've literally thrown in like $20, $30, or myself just to help out. But last year I managed to raise $165. Thank you to all you wonderful, generous people. So I would just like to know if you think I should participate in Movember this year, and would some of you like to donate? I thank you, Nevaeh. Good night. Take care. God bless. Obviously, last year I only had about 50 subscribers at the time. Funnily enough, I've lost 15 subscribers in the last couple of weeks. Don't know what's happened there. People have just dropped off. So I was just wondering, with a simple one in the comment section, would you like, or would you suggest, or do you think I should, or shall I participate in Movember this year? If you could let me know, that'd be great. If I do this year, it's not going to be as complicated as last year because I did the whole down and up. I'm just going to do the basic chopper handlebars across and straight down in a sort of thick kind of thing. So, hello, Great Big Rans. Hello, welcome aboard. I don't believe I've seen that name before, unless I'm getting Alzheimer's. Obviously last year, like I said, I only had about 50, 100 subscribers, and I still managed $165. So this year, with 2,471 subscribers, I think I could try and hopefully raise just a little bit more than that. So if you wouldn't mind, like I said, don't worry about contributing. I'm not asking you to contribute. I'm just asking if you think I should go in this year. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, because I made a decision a couple of weeks ago not to, but quite literally about 4 days ago, no, more than that. About 6 days ago, as I was driving home, Movember seems to have evolved slightly. Movember is raising funds for research into male prostate cancer, which, and also at work, we had a gentleman who sits right next to me at work, or used to when I was in my old role. And he was diagnosed with testicular cancer and had one of his testicles removed. And, he's fine. He's good. He's had his chemo. He's fine. But I just realized that cancer, they say there's 6 degrees of separation, that you know someone who knows someone who knows someone. I actually know this guy. and there's also Jazzy, and there's a couple of others in here that are going through the cancer thing. So cancer sucks big time. We all know that cancer can really go suck a big dick. So, well, great. It's quite literally great to have you in the chat. So, yes, Bev, I thought it was you. I couldn't remember if it was you or Denise, but yes. So, Beverly, Jazzy, the guy that sits next to me. But what they also said on the news, they were promoting Movember, but they've also spread their wings a little bit into suicide prevention and mental health. And with my past, with what I know and what I've been through and the people that I know, I think more now than ever, it's a big cause. So as I was driving home that morning, I went, change of plan, I think. But I'm going to run it by the guys. I want to run it by my people because you're my people. And so please, the 15 of you, if you think I should commit to Movember, please put a 1 in the chat, and that will be awesome. Okay, that's cool. All right, that's that. Oh, did I say kitty? Yeah, kitty, as in purse, as in collection of money. That's what the kitty is. Sorry, it's an English thing. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm not sure the Democrats are going to get the Senate. That's looking a bit close. All right, so he's got New Mexico, Arizona, and New Mexico. Doesn't look like he's going to get Texas. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. All right. Well, I think I've talked enough. Let me just do that a sec. While I do that a second, just make sure I haven't missed anything over here. I still love the fact that I get an email to tell me that I'm live. I still find that absolutely hilarious. I really do. I find it dead funny. His miser bag here. What happened to that big football game? Oh, the AFL. Pat, you're talking about the AFL? Oh, she's a good-looking woman. Not. So where was I? yes, I'm talking too much. Would anybody like to come and join me and talk to me and maybe educate me? Yes, so like I said, sorry about the background. My bad. Just not had time. Not had time to bring everything down. Where was we? We were here, weren't we? I'll bring it down to that. I've also got to do some gardening this week because I'm pretty sure I'm due for a AFL. Yeah, fucking Richmond won. Fucking assholes. Richmond Geelong was sort of neck and neck until half time, and for the third quarter, Geelong pretty much obviously stayed in the changing room and they didn't come out to play, and Richmond just basically ran away with it. Wasn't happy at all. It's a good job I had a very nice bottle of wine and my curry to ease my pain. So there we go. Right, yes. Guests, visitors. Would anyone like to come and chat and maybe talk me through all of this this malarkey and this nonsense business? Well, I know. It's a bit rough, isn't it? See, now what you just said up there, somebody said, doesn't look like it. Looks like Biden might pull this off by this convincing, but lose the popular vote. Now, I don't understand what the popular vote is. She's a bit scary, eh? Should we maybe lose her for a minute? But I don't understand what the popular vote is. Like, I'm pretty sure in sort of most countries, I think they want you to come up and talk. Popular vote is the whole total vote of everyone in the country. Total vote versus electoral vote. So you basically, in each state, you vote for your governor or whatever it is, the party that you want to win. And then you also vote. So you may want, say, a Democrat to run your county, but at the same time you want Republican to run the country. Is that what I'm getting at? Or vice versa? I don't know. The popular vote is just a general vote, but it's the electoral vote that gets right. Okay. So technically the popular vote doesn't really count. Is that what we're saying? Oh, okay. Oh, phew. Okay. Liz D, my absolute darling. First of all, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep. A little bit.
I keep telling you I'm fine. I've recovered. I'm recovered from that.
Okay, you recovered.
So,
okay. In that case,
yes.
I don't give a shit about you, Liz D. Okay.
Let me mute you. Okay. All right. So the popular vote is the whole total vote of everyone in the country. And then, but each state votes for electors individually. So, and most of them are winner take all except Maine one other one maybe. So like if you have a state with 10 million people that elects 10 electors, and the math is way off on that, I'm sure, then it goes like 8 million for Biden and 2 million for Trump, they get the 10 electors. But if it goes like 5.5 million for Biden and 4.5 million for Trump, he still gets the 10 electors. So sometimes someone can win the popular vote but still lose in the electoral college.
Right.
If they have like a huge advantage in some states, but then it's way closer in others.
Okay, but the popular vote is just a statistic. It's not an actual, doesn't count as such. Is that what you're saying?
Not directly.
No. Okay.
You vote for the electors who then vote in your state, who then vote for the president. The
Right.
electors
Okay.
are supposed to be portioned based on population in the state.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. So there's, like you say, there's a difference between, it could be 8 million and 2 million, but it could also be 5.5 and 4.5. But that difference,
Whatever the margin of victory is, you still get the electors.
right? Okay.
So
That
if
makes
it's like a huge margin in some states, but it's really close in other states. You could win the popular vote, but still lose the electoral college.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
But the popular vote doesn't count towards the final tally, and
Only indirectly through the electoral college. Yeah, they don't look at the popular vote.
okay.
The electors are then certified in the House of Representatives, and that's supposed to elect it. Yeah, I mean the Republican candidate in the last 7 elections before this one, the Republican candidate won the popular vote only once. That was Bush in 2004.
Well, yeah, I think he was guaranteed to win that one, wasn't he? Really?
Well,
But
I have my
wasn't
opinion about that. Mainly
oh, no.
because we weren't
Okay,
ready
all
to
right.
admit what a giant mistake the Iraq War was, I think, was it? But that's my opinion. Take it for what you want.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, that's very true. I mean, now technically on this channel we don't discuss politics, and we're not discussing. We're not. No, what I'm saying is we're not diving into, I'm this side, I'm that side.
Yeah.
I'm completely sort of neutral on screen. Off screen, I'll talk to you in a different manner. But I'm just here. I'm just watching this electoral. I'm really interested in America. Everybody knows. Everybody here knows I've got a big interest in America.
Everyone is,
so
whether they want to be or not.
Yeah. So look, I just find it very interesting to watch. I'm just watching things unfold is just really interesting, and seeing. I've seen these percentages here. Well, let me just bring that back up again. I've seen these sort of percentages here sort of go up and down and up and down and up and down, and it's quite interesting to watch them sort of sway, and then eventually they'll separate. But yeah, it's just interesting, obviously the way people are thinking. And
I mean, in my view, and this is not pro-Republican or pro-Democrat, but in my view, the Electoral College has played a huge role in polarizing the country. It's pretty much the whole reason we think, even in terms of blue states and red states. Like if you're a Republican in California or a Democrat in Alabama, you may as well not vote because it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I mean, so because I remember voting in New Zealand when I became a citizen, and it just happened to be the year that there was an election. So when I went to vote, you voted for the two people that were running for Prime Minister, which at the time was John Key and I can't remember the other guy. And you voted for that person. You voted for him. You actually voted. You ticked the box for him, and then you also then ticked who you wanted to represent the not the state. God, what are they called in the states over here? The area, the district, who you want. So it's like I said a wee bit earlier, is that you may think that a liberal, John Key was a liberal at the time, you may think that he was doing a really good job running the country. That's fine. But your particular area was really being run very, very well by Labour. or a national or an independent. So you tick him. But you were actually voting for that person. You were actually voting for the person that was running. So I think that's where sort of popular vote, like you say, where it doesn't come into it here, it came into it in New Zealand for sure.
Yeah.
So I did, in fact, in New Zealand vote for the Bill and Men Party, but that was just a joke because we were just leaving.
Yeah.
But,
electors are only in the presidential race. For House and Senate, it's just direct popular vote
mhm.
in each state or district.
So I'll ask you a question then. I'm sorry, I've been missing the chat as well. If on the ballot paper there was Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and then obviously your House of your representatives and your councillors and your governors and things like that. If people had to vote for Joe or Donald, who do you think would actually get the most votes? So individual, like as the person, just in your personal opinion.
I mean, who's going to win the popular vote?
Well, yeah, I guess, but if that vote in America actually dictated who was going to win, so
Yeah.
you know, if there was 100 people voting,
Well,
and
Trump never
50
would have been president in the begin with if that had happened.
okay, so back
And
so in
neither would
2000,
Bush Jr.
okay, so in 2016, they were all ticking Clinton, and you reckon she would have got in if it was a head-to-head.
3 million votes, the popular vote by about 3 million votes, but because of the way their electors are apportioned in the state, she still lost the electoral college.
Okay, I got you. All right, I'm with you. And you think so? And you think this year that everyone, well, not everyone, but the Biden would get this popular vote?
Well, he's polling a bit better than she did, although he seems to be doing a bit worse than expected. But there's a lot of mail-in ballots still to count.
Yes.
So
yes,
it's hard to say.
And of course, as we discussed earlier, a lot of polling stations have closed. They shut at 10:30 Eastern time and said they're going to come back tomorrow and count some more votes. So it's just such an interesting way of doing it for me. I would have thought that this is election night. You can't say that you haven't got enough people.
There's a lot of weird stuff about our election systems.
All right, just bear with me 1 second. Just put the postman's outside. Hang on a sec. Sorry, I was going to grab a parcel for next door, but they've come back. I didn't see them come back. Because that's the type of neighbor I am. I would go and collect their parcels. So okay, well that's interesting stuff. Let's just have a quick look through the votes here. I'll check by the numbers. Biden is only ahead by 1 million votes.
Personally, and I could be wrong, I think this time it's going to come down to Pennsylvania and Michigan.
Okay, so the as we saw there, the west side of the country, so California and all that, you reckon that's going to be blue? Hello.
Well, the map I'm looking at has it already blue. I mean, it's been solid blue for a long time.
Come here.
Those 3 states.
Come here. Come say hello. Oh, no. Jump up. Look. You got to look at the camera. I've got to teach you how to look at the camera. Look. Look, Pat wants to say hello. Look over there. Look over there. Look. Oh, you are silly. You are silly. There we go. Yes. There we go. Go on, off you go. Take it. She bought her own fries with them. Oh, you've off you go. Okay, so you reckon it's going to come down to 2 or 3 states?
I'm thinking probably Pennsylvania and Michigan. and how many
Okay.
mail-in ballots there, basically.
And out of interest, were you surprised at the amount of people that voted early? Because I'm led to believe it was something around the 95 million people that did either vote early or did postal votes. Does that surprise you? Is that unusual?
It's very unusual, but considering the circumstances, it doesn't surprise me.
Yep. Okay. Again, I've not really focused on American elections in the past. I've always been interested, but I've certainly never been as focused as I am now. Postal votes and early voting is out of the norm for America. Would that be a fair comment?
I don't know what the percentage is, but it's much bigger this year than it's ever been.
Yeah, and obviously, again, due to circumstances.
It's always like soldiers overseas always send in get absentee ballots and
Oh yeah, that's a thought. I mean,
but a lot of mail-in is technically different than absentee because they're mail-in are people who are here. Absentee is just for if you're not going to be in the state at the time of the election. But mail-in people are hard; they just don't want to go out because of the virus.
So what about? I mean, I've never actually looked at this figure or even considered it, but to the best of your knowledge, how many Americans live abroad that are still eligible to vote?
Anyone who still has their citizenship is eligible to vote.
Like a figure. I mean, are we talking?
No I have no idea.
No, I have no idea. I've never even checked. I don't know if it's like 10,000 or
you could probably
500,000
on Google if you went looking. I don't know.
I probably could, but I can't be asked. It was just a question. I just thought you might have
I don't know.
No, and would that be the same with service people as well? The serving overseas, they would obviously be told to vote like early-ish.
They'll get absentee ballots.
Okay, so they get put in the mail and get counted sort of as and when.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. Thank you very much for explaining that.
Usually those are all mailed in pretty early, and they have time to count them. By the time of the election, but this time it's so much bigger, and the mails. Let's not even get into the problems with mail.
All right, looks like Texas has been called. What's that? That's 5.4% lead. 223-204 at the moment.
And one quirk of it, for whatever reason, polls always seem to show Democrat presidential candidates doing a bit better than they end up doing.
Yeah, I remember that from 4 years ago for sure. Let me just quickly go back through the chat a little bit here. Yeah, so the puppy that was Charlotte. She's now she's 2 and hang on, is she 2 or is she 3? No, she's nearly 2.5, I think. Geez, I can't remember now. No, she'd be 3. She would have been 3 this year. Geez, that's quite. She was 3 in August. Good grief.
And the real biggest divide in American politics is the city people versus the rural people.
Does obviously with location, but do they have more or sort of more polling stations in the smaller towns? Are they still able to get to polling stations and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of, well, again, get political, but I mean, there have been a lot of accusations and confirmed cases of like states controlled by Republicans closing down polling places in areas with a large minority population. But otherwise, yeah, everybody's supposed to have a polling place within reach.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, again, we're not actually diving into politics. I'm just showing what's going on election night. Obviously, it's very important for Americans. But thanks for Aaron for dropping by. I really appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate it. But I just thought give it a go. Just go live and. I mean, election nights are always exciting. I do remember staying up quite often in when I was living in England. Oops, when I was living in England to watch election night. That was also that was pretty cool. The Australian elections I don't really bother too much with because I'm not a Aussie citizen, so I can't actually vote. I also completely forgot that I could have voted in the New Zealand elections last month. But to be fair, I would have voted for Jacinda Ardern anyway, because she seems like a pretty strong woman. I'm not even sure what. Let's have a look. Jacinda Ardern. Oh, she's Labour. Oh, yeah. So I'm not a great Labour fan. That's sort of born into me from sort of an England sort of point of view. But then again, I've never been really conservative because they're always like Labour was on that side and Conservatives on that side. So I've never dabbled in politics. Never. And I don't really intend to or want to. But I just like a straight talking guy. I mean, it's obviously hard to find a politician that does talk straight and tell the truth. It's obviously very, very rare. But I mean, at the moment here we got Scott Morrison. The Liberal Party. He seems to be doing a good job. He's done a pretty good job throughout COVID here in Australia. But that said, our state is one of the better states, apart from Northern Territory, where they've had no fatalities. But our state here, WA, it's Labor controlled. Mark McGowan is the leader of the Labor Party, but he's done a fantastic job. Again, I'd back him all the way. I'd back him as a leader, so I'd give him a tick as the man. But here in my little suburb, I will probably vote a Liberal because it's been run well by the Liberals. So do you understand what I mean about?
Well, Liberal doesn't necessarily mean the same thing there that it does here, right?
No.
Maybe explain for American viewers what the Liberal Party is about.
Not really, because again, like I say, I don't follow politics. So I get confused all around the country, all around the world, should I say. So in England, it is the Labour Party and the Conservative Party. They are the two big parties. Then you have the the Liberal Democrats. So you have like the Liberals. Here it is Labour and the National Liberals. In New Zealand, it's Labour and the National Party. And obviously in America, it's Republicans and Democrats. So I don't know who, other than the colour.
Angry libertarian standing in the corner saying, "Pay attention to us, damn it!"
I think that's always what I kind of gathered Liberals were about. Is they're sort of standing there waving, going, "Woo, we're here. Forget about the other two." Yeah. Other than the colours, like the blue and the red. So Labour is all the best of my every country I've lived in or know about. Labour is always red. So I don't know if that's what Republicans are. I don't know if they're Labour.
No, Republicans are always colored red and Democrats blue. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes a bit more sense. So, and Conservative for me has always been blue. Margaret Thatcher always
I don't know
used.
why the colors are that way. It's just tradition. I mean, Labour, I assume red came from they were socialist, right?
It does have something to do with the sort of social background, and I think it goes back a little bit further to a certain different party that dates back to the dates back to the sort of First and Second World War. Begins with a C, but we'll leave that one well alone.
Yeah. Great Big Rand said in the chat what I wanted to say, but I felt like it might be perceived as political.
Yeah, probably not. Republicans are red. Yes, I know Republicans are conservative. Well, that doesn't make sense then, does it? Great Big Rands. If Republicans are conservative and Republicans are in red, then that has just blown my mind and completely fucked up any vision I had of common sense. Okay, so your conservatives are red. That just, for me, that just doesn't make sense. Because Labour traditionally, like I said, in pretty much every country, pretty much all around Europe and the Commonwealth, Labour is red. So,
well, apparently, I mean, I think they started using them for the red and blue on the flag, on our flag, instead of red being associated with socialism. And actually, apparently, until the 80s, according to Wikipedia, Democrats were often represented by red and Republicans by blue.
oh,
And then
now
they
you've just
swapped them.
Yeah,
but it probably comes from the flag and not from ideology.
Okay. Polls closing in every state except Alaska. Kimber, it's up to you, baby. Get your ass down to that polling station. Kimber in Alaska. All right, so let's give that a rest for a moment. So, are you back at work? Are you sort of still in recovery? Are you what's the story with yourself?
I was already not working right now.
You went back to work. Okay.
I wasn't working, so.
Okay, so obviously, forgive me. I've been working
some other
so
health
hard.
problems before COVID that are not great, but
Okay. Out of the last 17 days, I've worked the last 14. So, or if you count today, out of the last 18 days, I've worked the last sort of 14. So I'm probably a little bit behind the times. I appreciate you may have been in certain. I know you were there on Halloween. That was cool. Did you enjoy the Halloween show?
Yeah, of course. Who could not enjoy the Mormish Mash?
Oh, like I said, when she played that, she played it a little bit, and I went, "Oh, stop! I want to hear the whole thing live." And when she played it live, I lost my shit. I just lost my shit. I just closed my eyes, and all I could see was poor old Herbert just getting his windows done over and over again.
Biden got Hawaii.
Sorry, say that again.
Biden got Hawaii, say?
Yeah. Trump wins Ohio, Florida, Texas. Biden wins Arizona. Oh, Biden's won Arizona. Okay, that's
last time Pennsylvania and Michigan went very, very narrowly for Trump.
Oh.
If Biden can flip them both this time, then he's got it. Otherwise, Trump's probably got it.
Okay, I think I just saw there that there was 50% in and Trump was ahead. That was in.
But it's gonna be a couple of days before we know. That's gonna come down to the mail-in ballots in Pennsylvania and Michigan, probably. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I think.
North Carolina, 94%. Oh, so North Carolina's quite close. I thought he was a bit of a shoo-in for North Carolina, Trump. But that looks quite tight.
Well, Obama got it, and he was polling very narrowly ahead, but.
So Nebraska has got 54. So Biden could pinch one from that Nebraska, because I was watching it earlier this morning, and there's 5 votes, but they split them in Nebraska. So he might pinch one from there. New Mexico, that's cool. And they've called that one already. That's quite quick. Oh, I see what you
Well,
mean.
that
20,
state, yeah, the big Omaha and Lincoln, which are I think the biggest cities there, went for Biden, and most of the rest of the state went for Trump.
94%. And yeah, I think he's lost Ohio. Oklahoma, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a goner. Interesting. Well, I've no doubt.
I mean, our system has a much higher barrier to a third party coming in than like parliamentary systems.
Okay. So 56% of Pennsylvania was in then, and looks like Trump was well ahead. South Carolina.
Yeah, but they have a lot of mail-ins, and it could take till Friday to get them all counted.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. All right. Well, how long have we going? We've been an hour. I think that'll do it. I just wanted to jump on and just. I'm glad that you were there. The voice of reason, the voice of sensibility.
The voice of trying not to tear my hair out.
Yeah, like I said, we don't do politics on this show. I'm tempted to flick over to the Late Late Chuck show, but I think we could probably upset quite a few people.
Well, that's fun too.
Well, yeah.
No.
Well, I tell you where we don't upset people is my Discord, the Late Late Chuck show on Discord. So if anybody wants to look there up on, I don't quite know how you do it, but it's the Late Late Chuck show on Discord. In fact, Kimberly Lasker, how do we get people into Discord? She'll tell me. That obviously doesn't. I don't particularly care over there. The reason that I've got a Discord channel is because we just talk openly, politics. I'm not going to discuss religion on that channel. I don't discuss religion anyway. But politics is good fun to just have a bit of banter and a bit of. I can link a post. Please, Kimber, if you would do that, that would be awesome. So if anybody would like to come into Discord, we can jump over there and have a bit of a sort of a candid chat. It was nice seeing you, Chuck. Thank you for your interest. Not a problem, Pat. It's just, look, it's obviously the majority of my subscribership and my viewership does come from the wonderful United States of America. So it's only right that I should pay interest. That course I was studying the Constitution recently, that has gone way out the window.
And
but,
because one day we might decide to come and liberate you.
Send in the marshals. Well, you know, Devin wants to send the marshals in, and I had to laugh the other day. I saw something. He wanted to call ICE on me. And I thought,
nice.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, these I don't know what these guys are. Well, I think I understand because it's Moors tend to have this belief because Herbert did too. It's basically that all white people are effectively governed by the same entity.
Yeah,
because a lot of them believe the Pope's like the white emperor.
Yeah. The whole shooting match is basically run by the Pope and the Queen and the President. Yeah. So they've obviously got a little round table that all of the big heads just sit around. You know, it's not like the Knights of the Round Table. It's just basically like a bit of a kitchen dining table. And, you know, the Pope and the Queen and the President just all get together and have a bit of a gymwag and, you know, rule the world from there.
Yes, only now they're getting together and saying, oh, no, the Moors are waking up. We're going to have to hand everything over to them because reasons.
Because of reasons, that's right. And give them their 666 trillion DeLorean. Which I have got 606 trillion DeLorean in the back room, but I'm just keeping that secret just for a moment.
Well, I have a personal exchange rate of 66 trillion dolarium to one tissue, so I've got the 666 right here, but
Oh wow!
got some snot on it.
I hope you get one with a bit of 19 on it as well. Keep that special. Keep that in a Ziploc bag.
No, I did not keep my COVID-19. Well, that would have been
Just-
good. Germ warfare, just in case.
Just in case, yeah. Liz D, we're going to come and kill you. Oh, you come and kill me? I've got my COVID tissue.
Throw my
Get
COVID
away! Get away!
What?
Protection for life. Protection for life. All right. Well, we'll call it a night there. Thank you very much, everybody here. Thank you, Liz D. A very special thank you to Liz D for joining me and explaining me and teaching me and schooling me in the art of American politics. Thank you so much. I do understand a lot more now. And obviously, yes, like you said, there was commentary that, you know, we're not going to find out on the night. Nobody's going to find out tomorrow morning. I think, like you said, it's going to take sort of 2-3 days for all of those postal votes to be counted and sorted, and we'll get a clear understanding. But whatever your party is, whatever your preference is, good luck to you. Thank you, Liz, again. I really do appreciate it. And so, yeah, we'll call it a night there. To all of you out there, thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you for all the chat. Thank you. What was this? Chuck is being funny. You navigate American positive. Absolutely. And who knows? Who knows? Watch this space for the 2024 elections. You never know who might stand. Chuck Finley president. God, we'd have a laugh. Every day would be a public holiday. And every house would get a basement and get some children to keep it in. That's what I reckon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Liz, thank you very much.
Of course, anytime. Old buddy, old pal. Old fellow Albion. Troglodyte cave beast.
Yeah, now what's that bloody, not troglodyte, was it hermaphrodite? Is it hermaphrodite is the word they use? Oh, I don't know. Caucasoid, that's the word.
Hermaphrodite.
Caucasoid. I love that word. It's just such a great word.
Well, it's the counterpart to negroid, and I think let's retire all that crap.
Go figure. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Liz. Everyone, please take care. Good luck, whatever your persuasion is, whether you be red or blue. May the best team win. And we will see you. Ooh, geez, when will we see you? I haven't spoke to the boss yet, but what am I working this weekend? I'm working Saturday, Sunday day shifts. So it could well be a Sunday night odd couple. I'll check with the boss, but she will put the post up on her channel, as I will do on mine. But I think it will be a Sunday night odd couple channel. No particular theme. I think we will just talk, pretty much talk shit. All right, everyone, good night, God bless, and good luck. And I'll talk to you very, very soon.
Good night.
Thank you.